what up? It's your boy Potts, y'all. The Hood Ghetto Tour Guide, you heard? I'm gonna put you onto a bunch of spots that you never see but you hear a lot about. We in Huntspoint. Huntspoint in the 90s where all the hoes went. That's where all the hoes and the pimps go to get their bread, you know what I'm saying? They had like an HR department over there and it was hiring weekly. It wasn't peachy keen out here in Huntspoint. It wasn't no city bike. But if these city bikes was here back in the days, we would roll up on the hoes. Imagine niggas running through the block with a hole in their motherfucking just going, nigga, I got my bitch, I'm about to go to the back behind the parking lot somewhere. Not all the hoes had the luxury of having a hotel room or something like that. They was just hoeing in the street. They would take them in the back in between trucks and just get a quickie, you know what I'm saying? Real Toppington for me. So you can find them anywhere, you know what I'm saying? There was no local spot, like a shopping spot for the hooker. Huntspoint in the 90s was like a mall for the hoes. I'm saying you might find some on Fox Street, Tiffany. You might even come down to Huntspoint. What's that, Lafayette? You can find a hoe anywhere. Huntspoint in the Bronx back in the days in the 90s was the #1 boom palace for prostitution in the Bronx. We even had a neighborhood close by named Hoe Avenue. Just so you know you're close when you see it. And Saturday nights, Huntspoint streets would look like a car show. Cars filled with sex-deprived husbands, or just some dudes that ain't got nothing else to do. Right here is a hotel in Huntspoint right here. We are standing in the middle of somebody's hotel in Huntspoint. If you come down here, you're gonna see a lot of trucks, a lot of markets, but you don't know there was hoes on the market. But you didn't know that unless you knew. But niggas would go to the strip club, you go there to get horny, and then you come outside with the rest of your morning and go find yourself a hooker. And you know, just get right. A lot of bachelor parties was thrown in the wedge, and a lot of bachelor celebrations was born on the strip, nigga. Some girlfriends was born on the strip, so I've heard, nigga. You liable to find a hoe anywhere, behind a tree, like such, just peeping out. You just peep out. You gotta catch them when they look out. They trying to hide from police. You trying to hide from police, but y'all still trying to see each other. So the vibes gotta be right. You gotta know exactly where to look. You gotta be on a hoe hunt. 20 minutes shouldn't pass before you find a nice, healthy hooker in a Huntspoint in the night. This concludes today's episode of New York City Tour Guide with Potts, the history of Huntspoint hoes in the Bronx. Do not forget to sign into my YouTube page and get more information about New York top to bottom, ins and outs. You heard? That's it.